I drank every day for 15 years. It was the one thing in my life that I couldn't control until I made this one counterintuitive change. If you're not following my page, I'm Colleen, and I'm a mindful drinking coach. I work with high achieving professional women who want to reduce their drinking without quitting. And I'll be honest, my approach is not for everybody. Some people do find it easier to just quit, but my clients are strong willed. They have never met a problem they couldn't solve. So the last thing they want to do is quit. What? Admit defeat over a stupid bad habit that isn't even fun anymore? But that is actually the reason they're stuck, because they don't know how to just move on when they make a mistake. It's the downside of perfectionism. They perceive this as a personal failure, which means their relationship with alcohol has been infected with a bunch of negative emotions like fear and guilt. And every time they overdo it, they get caught in this shame spiral of anxiety. For years, I thought if I could just drink less, that would solve my problem, because I was conditioned to believe that I could avoid my bad feelings with good behavior. But that's what's keeping you stuck on the hamster wheel, because at some point you do make a mistake, and then all that shame, fear, and anxiety comes back. What I finally figured out is that it wasn't my drinking that needed to change. It was all that negative self-talk that kept me in a constant state of stress. That was why I overdrank in the first place, because alcohol was the only thing that gave me a break from the bully in my brain. And this is why I call myself the hangover whisperer. I don't have my clients quit drinking, because taking away the one thing that actually helps them relax, not a good first move. And hangovers are actually a good time to practice processing your negative emotions. You got to learn how to sit with yourself when you make a mistake instead of berating yourself over every little thing that goes wrong. The pattern interrupt is actually to stop resetting the cycle of stress that you later need alcohol to escape. And it's a trust fall, my friends, to change the goal from drinking less like a good girl to treating yourself with kindness and compassion no matter what. But being okay with yourself is actually the first change you need to make, because there is only one reason that smart, intelligent people make the same mistakes over and over. It's because you're not learning from them. When you clear the toxic, negative, emotional inflammation in your body, you become the version of you who actually prefers to drink in moderation. Drinking yourself numb and dumb is no longer necessary when you feel good about yourself. If you want to do a deep dive into my strategies, you need to start listening to my podcast. Go to Apple, Spotify, wherever you listen, and search for It's Not About the Alcohol.